Soon after the two towers collapsed, the Bush administration established a new intelligence agency. The Office of Special Plans was formed deep within the Pentagon. This agency would revolutionize the sciences of intelligence gathering and analysis. Its mission? To fight the war on terror.
Come in.
Sergeant Archer reporting for duty, sir?
Archer? Oh, yes, here you are. Take a seat, Sergeant.
I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be working within this department, sir.
That's great. So, you have any background in intelligence, Sergeant?
No, sir, but I do.
Good. We don't like preconceptions here at the Office of Special Plans. This unit was formed to find facts overlooked by other intelligence agencies linking Iraq to September 11th.
Iraq was involved in September 11th?
What?
I didn't know Iraq was involved in September 11th.
That's because the other intelligence agencies have overlooked the facts that prove it.
Whoa. This must be classified stuff you're telling me.
You're damn right it's classified.
Does this mean I have an all-source security clearance?
Well, you're in the Office of Special Plans, aren't you?
Wow. I've got an all-source security clearance at the Pentagon.
You don't think we'd let just anybody saunter into the OSP, do you?
So, what are these facts?
What facts?
The overlooked facts linking Iraq to September 11th.
I can't tell you.
But I thought I had a clearance.
Look, if we started sharing overlooked facts with every fresh scrubbed kid they send down here with a security clearance, how secure do you think our operation would be?
Well, how am I supposed to help find new overlooked facts if I'm not familiar with the initial overlooked facts?
Relax, kid. We'll ease you into the process.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Here's some raw intel, Sergeant. I want you to look through these transcripts. You don't read or speak Arabic, do you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, no matter. Nobody else does here either, and it hasn't hurt our operation a bit.
Oh, no, I do speak and read Arabic, sir.
What?
I speak Arabic.
I'll be damned.
My father was stationed in Saudi Arabia during the Gulf War, and we lived on the base. My best friend was an Iraqi girl whose mother worked on the base, so I do have some familiarity with the culture of the Iraqis as well.
Well, forget about the culture. What we're looking for are
Connections between Iraq and September 11th.
That's right, Sergeant. Keep your eye on the ball. Now, what you've got there are transcripts of Al-Qaeda suspects being interrogated. What we do is, whenever we see the Arabic word for Saddam Hussein, we highlight it in orange. Whenever we see the word for Iraq, we highlight it in yellow. Or no, maybe it's the reverse. In any case, the more orange and yellow marks, the more they like it upstairs. Think that should be enough to get you started? You can use that office right over there. Is there a problem, Sergeant?
Well, sir, this prisoner is asking, he's begging the interrogator to take the electrodes off his testicles. Are these prisoners being tortured?
The United States does not practice torture. Occasionally, an interrogator may be forced to resort to a divulgence inducement measure or a response encouragement action.
Sir, with all due respect, those are just euphemisms for torture.
We prefer to call them discomfort reduction designations.
What?
And anyway, these interrogations are conducted by friendly Middle Eastern countries with the requisite language skills.
And then they send the transcripts here.
Yeah, that's right. Is question time over, Sergeant?
Look, sir, I don't mean to speak out of turn here, but it seems that information extracted through torture and then analyzed by people who don't speak the language could conceivably result in some unsound intelligence.
Let me tell you something, Archer. The Office of Special Plans has produced more orange and yellow marks than all the other intelligence agencies combined. And we didn't do it by coddling terrorists or getting fancy language degrees.
Well, yes, sir, but it just seems like you're starting with a conclusion and then looking for facts to back it up.
Archer, we are fighting a new kind of war. A war on terror. Maybe in past wars they patiently sifted through the intel, looking for reliable information from several sources. But we don't have time for that. Saddam could hit us again at any moment.
But Saddam never hit us in the first place.
You are obviously unacquainted with the overlooked facts.
Well, that's because you won't tell me what they are.
And I never will if you keep this up.
Keep what up?
This questioning of the overlooked facts.
Sir, I'm only saying that if we act on hasty intelligence, we could attack the wrong country.
That is pre-9/11 thinking, Sergeant. The Bush administration has clearly established the advantages of attacking the wrong country.
What?
I mean, the administration has demonstrated the necessity of attacking gathering threats over there before they can fully gather themselves and attack us over here. And there's no doubt that Iraq has become a gathering threat. I mean, as you can see, it's passed through the collecting and assembling and congregating threat stages and moved into the fourth and most serious threat stage, GTS.
GTS?
Gathering threat stage.
But what kind of gathering threats are...
Well, we wouldn't want the smoking gun to be a mushroom cloud now, would we, Sergeant?
Saddam has nukes?
Well, hasn't the Vice President said so?
Well, yes, sir, but...
And hasn't the National Security Advisor implied it?
Yes, sir, but I
And
still
hasn't the
don't-
President suggested it?
But, sir...
You don't think they'd do that if there weren't overlooked facts to back them up, do you?
But where are these facts, sir?
They've been overlooked, which is why we're trying to find them.
But we haven't found them yet.
You're talking in circles, Sergeant.
If we haven't found them yet, these overlooked facts may be overlooked because they don't exist.
Overlooked facts are overlooked facts whether they exist or not.
What?
And anyway, we can't afford to take the chance that they don't exist because if they don't, then our invasion of Iraq might seem unnecessary.
We're invading Iraq?
I didn't say we're invading Iraq.
Yes, you did. You just said...
Whatever I may or may not have just said is classified.
But I have clearance.
Well, it's just been rescinded.
Sir, I don't mean to speak out of turn here, but it seems to me that if we're locked in a death struggle with terrorists, we should focus on the terrorists who attacked us in the first place.
Look, Archer, you are either with us or you're not against the evildoers. Is that clear?
What?
I mean, you're either against the terrorists or you're for us. You can't have it both ways.
Sir,
What?
I request a transfer from the Office of Special Plans.
What?
Sir, I request a transfer from the Office of...
Denied.
But sir, you're starting with conclusions and you're looking for facts to back them up.
I said denied.
You're using torture and you're translating Arabic transcript
Sergeant
non-Arabic
Archer,
speakers,
I
which is
order
not
you to
likely
silence
result in the
yourself.
truth.
The truth? Let me tell you something, Archer. During the Vietnam War, I saw a lot of guys get killed not knowing what the hell they were dying for. Do you know what it's like to step into a pit full of punji steaks, not even know why you're there? Or Charlie pops out of a spider hole and blows your balls off, but you don't know what it's all about because the maggot bureaucrats at the CIA were jerking off looking for reliable sources?
Well, maybe our soldiers wouldn't have
Out
been
in the
there.
bush, the only truth is your M16 and is 6 inches in front of your face. Oh, you pray for any diversion. For R&R, you pick the parasites out of your shit, or fry leeches with a Zippo. Then you suddenly stumble into a gook ambush and you piss yourself in a 10-minute firefight that seems like 10 hours. The smoke clears and your buddy is choking on blood and bone fragments and yelping like a 5-year-old for his mama.
Sir, according to your service records, you were in Japan during the Vietnam War.
All right, Archer, our soldiers are going to put their lives on the line, and they need overlooked facts to support them in their mission. And you are going to help us provide those facts. I want you to go home and clean the shit out of your head. You will report back here at 0600 hours tomorrow morning, and you are going to produce more orange and yellow marks than a goddamn Jackson Pollock painting. Do I make myself clear?
But sir,
Do I make myself clear?
yes, sir.
Now get out of here.